Hey guys! So I am currently out in LA at VidCon, and I basically have been sat in my hotel room, too awkward to go out to VidCon. That's not like a oh look how relatable I am, I'm so awkward kind of way. I genuinely, I don't know why, I don't know what it is, but this year I'm terrified. So I thought I'd just make this instead and hopefully gain some confidence in the process. So I thought I would just sit down and have a really nice, honest chat. And so I decided to do that. I haven't done my hair. I've just got out of the shower. I don't wear makeup, but I won't wear any.
They're making a YouTube party just outside my window.
Yay! YouTube party. You can see like the YouTube logo.
There's the YouTube logo! Woo!
I've obviously also had a lot of things happen in my personal life, which I should probably talk about a little bit, but I did a video on it. Me and Emma broke up, although, I mean, yeah, we did break up, but that's her bed at VidCon and that's mine. I flew out on a day when I didn't have a hotel, so Emma was nice and lent me this extra bed. One of the other big things that happened in my life was, firstly, my mum was really ill, which I won't go into because that's her thing to talk about, but very ill. And that took up a lot of my lifetime. And also my dog died. In a Q&A video whilst I was making the film, I made videos whilst I was making the film. Yeah, I made like 2. I said that my dog had got like many cancers and it was really sad, but that he was getting better and he'd survive. Well, I was wrong. The doctors were wrong. Well, vets were wrong. He didn't go to like a hospital. I'd be weird. Fix my dog. But I'm treating this young boy. No, my dog is more important. Sadly, he got worse and worse and worse, and eventually he had to be put to sleep. He was about to enter a lot of pain and just horribleness, and so that was the best thing for him. And I actually filmed my last few days with him. I vlogged it all. I filmed it for me, and then I was like, maybe I'll put this on the internet, because then it's like a permanent thing on the internet and I can watch it in like a million years. YouTube probably won't exist then. I won't exist then, so I won't be able to. I never put it up because it just felt too weird to be like, this is my dying dog, everyone. Click like if you want him to not die. Oh, he did anyway. It was really quite sad, but it was a long time ago. It was ages ago, so I'm okay now. I'm okay, I'm fine. So the other thing I wanted to do in this video was to answer some of the questions from the people on Kickstarter. Because you guys deserve to know things about the film that you helped make happen. Bum bum ba ba dum dum da ba dum dum da ba da bum. Okay, nothing in America loads, by the way, so I'm gonna be a little while whilst I wait for this. Although, I could just edit out the blank space using the power of editing. Wow! I would put an explosion effect there, but I can't be bothered. Why does nothing work? Just fucking load. When is the screening in London? Okay, so some people who backed on the Kickstarter get to come to a screening in London where we will show you the first cut of the film. And this is basically for 2 reasons. Firstly, I would love to get like a first idea of what people think of the film. And the second thing is you guys who do it will get to have like a bit of an impact on how the film is. Because at the end, I'm gonna go like, okay, what do you think didn't work? Or what didn't you understand? Or what do you think could be shorter or longer, or what was your favourite bit? Now, when this will be is basically once we have a final cut of the film, which is hopefully soon. It's been in edit for 4 weeks. The lady who's editing it edited Trainspotting. She's amazing, a lady called Anure. She's been doing what's called the assembly edit, which is a basic like putting together of the film. Imagine it's a building, and you have an architect. That's me, I'm an architect in this metaphor. You send a load of builders there to build like the structure of a building, and then your architect comes in and is like, I want this bit to be curvy because that'll make it sexy like a bum. After that, it has to go to the sound people, and the VFX people, and then it has to go to the grade people and the music people. The sound's being done in India, which is really cool, and the grade's being done by the guys who graded Spectre, the James Bond film. So, yeah, that will happen before the end of the year. On Kickstarter, we wrote the release of June, I think, which is obviously now, and it's not ready. That was because a lot of stuff took a lot longer than it was expected to, but also because we did this like a year ago. Obviously, we'll be in contact as we get on and doing it, but it's very important to me that happens as soon as it's ready to be seen. So, that's a rubbish answer, Luke, Well done. Has the movie got an official website yet? So the movie did have an official website, which is called whoisarthur.com. Right now, whoisarthur.com just redirects to the Kickstarter because there's nothing to announce. Whether it has a website or not will be down to the guys who release it, basically. Websites are important, but I don't think they're so important right now. Like, I don't ever remember going to the Harry Potter website. No, I did go to the Harry Potter website, that's a lie. But I didn't go to, like, the Spectre James Bond website. But to answer your question, does it have one yet? No. Unless you want to go to the Kickstarter, which is whoisarthur.com. So, no. I actually answered the question! Well done! Yeah! Will a trailer be shown at Summer in the City? And if yes, can some of us Kickstarter people get guaranteed close to the panelness? Good question. Summer in the City is quite close now, but I really, really want to show something there. There will be something. As for whether people who did the Kickstarter can get guaranteed close to the thinginess, that's really difficult to orchestrate because Summer in the City is not anything to do with the film. And generally the panels just sort of happen on the like in like a panel room and you queue up for them. I'll give it a shot. I'll try. I will try. Is the release date for Arthur Braxton accurate on IMDb? I don't know what the release date is on IMDb. I should probably know that. I can answer that without seeing it, to be fair, because we don't have a release date. Okay, so the IMDb is here. 6th of August 2016. No, that's not accurate at all. I don't even know why it's there. Why is that there? What has been your favourite directorial experience filming Arthur Braxton? My favourite directorial experience, I'm not allowed to tell anyone yet because it's a big secret. Basically, I'm allowed to say this, I think. I might get stabbed by my producer, we'll see. There was someone I had in mind to be in the film, playing a character for a very long time. From, in fact, the first meeting I ever had. I never thought it would actually be a thing, and then that person, I'm really struggling to not use pronouns here, that person, they said yes! And it's really great for me, and it's really great for Kickstarter people because it means the film can potentially be bigger because it's easier to sell to cinemas if it's got somebody famous in it. The reason that was my favourite experience was because this person, who I will now, for the sake of this conversation, call Francis, because that is a non-gendered name. When you work with people who are like famous as a director, you have to sort of assume that they'll be like, I'm famous, I don't need to do anything, you do all the work, I'm doing you a massive favour, get down on your knees and annotate my script for me. That could have gone wrong. You have to sort of expect the worst. And in reality, Francis was like the most incredible person to work with. Francis knew the script inside out, was improving things about the script that like wasn't anything to do with their character. I am just incredibly grateful for that. It was just the best thing to ever happen. Oh, my first ever feature film as well. It's just heart feelies. Will the movie be available in America? This is a question for the general world as well. I'd like to make it as widely available as possible. Obviously, it will end up on things like iTunes, so if you have iTunes in your country, then you'll be able to get it. So that's a start. In terms of being available in cinemas in other countries, I have no idea. That will depend on our distributor and how much they want to push it and how much budget they give us to advertise it around the world. One thing I'm considering as well is potentially touring it as well. If we can't get it, if we can't get it in America, then I'd like to potentially hire cinemas throughout America, like one in LA, one in New York, etc., and just do the tickets ourselves. We don't need a distributor necessarily for that. I answered the question! Yes! When you were younger, did you ever think, I want to make a book into a film? But I think that would never happen. Yeah, I spent my whole childhood making terrible films. Like, this is the thing. I feel like it's a taboo thing to say this is my life dream, but you can ask my parents. I stole their camera. My parents bought me this crappy little DigiBlue thing called DigiBlue, and I was DigiBlue dude rocking up the town. And I made films with my friends, but I did most of it. Like, I did the editing, and I did the writing and the directing, and I was in them. I was like a dictator. I was like, friends, make my films with me. And I never thought that I'd maybe make it into like a proper thing. Which I haven't yet. Making a film was my dream come true. But I've not made it into a career. Like, I've not been paid to make the film. But right now, this is my dream. So thanks for that. So that's all the questions that we had so far. Obviously, some of them were like repeated and stuff, like common questions were repeated. But that is basically all the questions that we had. I hope you guys enjoyed this sort of more kind of open and natural and me video. Maybe I should just be me more often. Although this is not me. I don't go around punching myself in the chest. I'm not Tarzan. Maybe I am Tarzan. Maybe I have become Tarzan. Maybe I'm going crazy and slightly tired. I'm now going to attempt to go out into the real world to VidCon and not freak out. I don't know why I'm feeling so weird. I think, I don't know, I don't know. I'm weird. I don't know. I just feel really nervous this year. I don't know why. Okay, anyway, enough about me and my life. See you guys later. Thank you for watching the video. I will see you guys in the future at some point. See you in the future.